Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boisterous coming to you with a little bit more action from the Forum Cup Diamond and Up. Spawning up here in the top right-hand corner is a lowercase v Venom as the green Protoss, and down here in the bottom left-hand corner we have his opponent uppercase v Venom as the red Protoss. Now, of course, both of these players are extremely annoying, and it looks like they're just arguing about who should submit the replays, and it looks like uppercase v Venom is going to submit them. Or no, lowercase v Venom, sorry, I apologize. Now, of course, in this series so far, we do have a lowercase v Venom in the lead 2-1 over his opponent. And this is a best of 5 series, so this might in fact be the last game in the series. We do have lowercase v, or uppercase, we have the Cheeser Venom coming up here, and planting a pylon down at the 30. This is a bit more of a creative position than he normally has. I would not be surprised to see this transform into more of a cannon rush and less of the 2-gate that he has been doing so far in this matchup and series. But we will have to see after this pylon finishes what building is going to be able to work. There it is. There is the forge. This is of course going to be a pylon or a cannon rush, and a cannon will be able to be planted down like right here and right here. And on Cloud Kingdom, that's kind of the most dangerous you can get. Last game, or in the second game they also played on Cloud Kingdom, Venom actually planted down his base right here, and it was very, very easily scouted out. And here comes the probe from lowercase Venom. It is going to see the forge cannon rush very easily, and probably he'll be able to defend this pretty freaking easily. Oh, the second probe! What? He brought in the second probe, and he's scouting with it. He's scouting properly with the second probe. He is building photon cannon, which will be able to cover any sort of photon cannon he builds on the high ground, which is a very, very key position. And it looks like lowercase Venom. This probe! Oh my god, this probe! Oh my god, it has 1 health. The cannon is going to be attacked by this group of probes. However, the cannon's going to finish, and these probes are going to be able to absolutely, or this cannon's going to be able to absolutely wreck the probes. There's the cannon built on the high ground. Oh my god! Oh, uppercase Venom just won the freaking game. I guess the Zealot's on the way, so there will be a counterattack possibility. Oh, lowercase Venom, please go for the counterattack. No, don't spend money on a forge. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just take your Zealots, take all your probes, counterattack, kill his base, take the base. How did you not know that spot? And Cloud Kingdom actually is good for cannons, just purely because of his position, and it is a very nice position. However, it's also kind of easy to hold up with cannons of your own, which lowercase v Venom is about to get out. Which will, of course, it will deny any sort of gas that he's building in his base. However, it won't be able to deny that many minerals. It might stop this one, but only this mineral patch. There, this first cannon is getting targeted down. He will need to cancel. There's the cancel. Can he range this one? If he can range this one, that's pretty bad. But it does not look like he can. And this will basically halt the advancement of, oh god, it can range it, but it looks like enough damage was done to the Zealot where this cannon will actually win this engagement. Oh my god, what a boss cannon. Oh man, so sweet. And we do have the expansion going down at the natural, which is very, very key in this matchup. With this expansion, at least until uppercase v Venom knows about it, there won't be a whole lot of defense, and it looks like these cannons are getting sniped off. The probes are slightly able to be targeted by it. However, it looks like he's actually just about to start denying all of the mining that can possibly be done in the main base, which is perfectly fine for lowercase v Venom, because he can really just go down to his natural pretty soon. Now, of course, it's not an ideal position to lose your main. However, if he had taken his Zealot and he had moved down here and started denying mining, he would have been in a much, much better location moving into the rest of this game. Because uppercase v Venom did have the forge, and you can kind of guess that there's a photon cannon down here. But if there isn't, it's just 3 probes. And his Zealot, honestly, did not do a whole lot in his main base anyway. It did nothing more than a couple of probes, or just, chrono boosting out another Zealot could have done. And we do have uppercase v Venom, or lowercase v Venom in a kind of unique situation where he cannot do anything currently. He's waiting for his expansion to finish, and he's trying not to reveal the fact that he has it. And if uppercase V Venom's paying attention, he should have just seen it. Because he saw 2 Kernel Boosts go off on that main base, and he saw a lot of probes start transferring down there. And he will definitely know that as soon as this major probe transfer goes down. In this situation, it's kind of hard to call somebody as ahead. Because uppercase V Venom doesn't have any units, and he's sunken all of his resources and all of his tech opportunity into this all-in. And he can't really advance it any further than he has right now. This photon cannon is going to be defending this grouping of units, or this grouping of buildings, quite well, and this zealot will probably be able to hold off any sort of cannon advancement into the natural, at least until some cannons of his own can be built up. It looks like the main nexus has finally gone down, and here comes the full probe transfer, and oh wow, actually, lowercase V Venom's really far ahead on probes. Wow, oh my god, he really should have sent his zealot down there. His zealot could have sniped off so many probes. Oh, so many probes. But it did not happen, alas. And here the zealot does finally come down here, however, he is going to be met quite rudely by this photon cannon at the top of the ramp. And I'm not sure how this is going to... Really? 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 You're photon cannon rushing, and you're like, time for the 9-minute gas steal. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna stop you from going Void Rays. Bitch, what's up? What's up? Which actually is kind of funny and kind of entertainingly good. However, I don't know how lowercase Venom is gonna try to pull this back. Because he is actually in a very bad spot. We have Twilight Council on the way, and Charge on the way, and Charge is quite a nasty upgrade in this matchup. And looks like he is going to deny this photon cannon rush, which is very, very nice. Now, of course, a leapfrog could, in theory, happen from like this position. However, I'm guessing that the zealots are going to just keep it as as contained as possible. And here comes the robotics facility, which is going to allow him to make immortals, which can tank damage from cannons extremely well, or it can just allow him to get colossi with a range up, which can not get hit by cannons as they fire at them, which is also a pretty nice attribute to have on any sort of unit. And it's going to be kind of interesting to see what he decides to do. Oh, wow. This pylon is actually able to be ranged, but there is the warp-in of Stalkers, and lowercase V Venom is going to need to run the hell away. He's in actually kind of a crappy position currently. The first cannon that was defending him does go down. It did no hull damage to any of these Stalkers, which is pretty key. And there the cannon does go down, depowering the only gateway he currently had up. And here comes a lot of cannons. He's going to be trying to clutch this defense out, but he just does not have any visibility on high ground, which is pretty nasty. And I think uppercase V Venom will be able to take this and tie up the match. I think he will. I don't think it's even possible. I mean, this is 8 Stalkers. They will be able to range these 2 warp gates from this position right here. Maybe the robo facility, but I think only like 1 will be able to hit the robo facility. And their one zealot does get given away almost for free. And yeah, he's completely out of sight. This photon cannon has no idea how it's getting hit, and that's pretty nasty. Here comes the attack, and oh, it's not gonna happen. Now that these charge lots are up, I don't think it's even possible in any remote way. And there is like the force field defense, but he keeps forgetting that there's also these 2 pylons over here that can warp in on the low ground and move in from the other side, which is very crappy. I think Venom really needs to start abusing that power. He is going for Blink, which is another great way of abusing the fact that he has these. Or he can just warp in Zealots right there. That's also a nice position to have, to be able to warp things in at. And there goes a couple of sentries. It's definitely going to fall here. There goes 1, and there goes a second one. And I think that was actually every sentry that Venom had at his disposal. And there's the GG and the leave. He knew he was out of it. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you would like any other Boisterous action, get over to youtube.com/user/boisteroussc2. And also, if you would like your games commentated, send them on into boisteroussc2@gmail.com. This is Boisterous, and I'm going to see you in the next game, in the final match of this matchup.